Recently, I watched Crime 101, and let me tell you what happens. The movie starts off with a prologue full of cryptic advice about personal power and destiny, setting a mysterious tone. Then we dive into the story with a character examining a gun, asking if it's loaded. The atmosphere is tense as something big seems to be brewing behind the scenes. Two characters talk about how the day will bring peace and opportunity for success. This sets up an expectation that the characters are about to embark on something significant. There's an element of hope mixed with the uncertainty of what's to come. The vibe feels like they're both preparing for a big change or event. In a tense moment, we hear a character ask for a phone pin and then instruct someone to find water in the trunk. This snippet hints at an unusual and pressing situation involving phones and trunks, adding to the intrigue. The dynamics between characters remain tense, suggesting underlying motives are at play. There's mention of a series of high-end robberies in LA, suggesting a connection to the unfolding events. A character is seen frantically searching for keys, hinting at possible involvement or a rush to evade something. The urgency is palpable, and the stakes seem to be getting higher with every minute passed. The suspense builds as one character is instructed to throw his gun and phones into a car, clearly signaling a robbery or hijacking situation. This act of surrendering everything adds to the tension as the threat looms over their actions. We catch on to the nervy interactions and the seriousness of the unfolding crime. In a moment of levity, a character is complimented on having a unique eye for art. This scene gives a brief pause from the intensity, allowing the audience to breathe. The exchange feels friendly, setting up a sense of normalcy amidst the chaos of a crime plot. We're given a glimpse of the character's personality and lifestyle. An exchange between two detectives hints at dissatisfaction with a suspected car's condition they're riding in. Despite the humor, there's an undercurrent of tension regarding their next move. They seem to be on the hunt and remind each other not to lose track of their objectives in this crime investigation. A conversation unfolds revealing tensions between partners, hinting at internal conflicts within the police force. The lieutenant's advice to reconsider partnerships adds pressure to an already complicated situation. Relationships are strained as ambition and loyalty clash within the department. Back at the office, the protagonist discusses closing a deal and seems optimistic about the outcome. This marks a shift from the intense scenes to a more strategic approach. The dialogue showcases the protagonist's determination and ability to juggle multiple aspects of life despite the looming danger. A character marvels at the details of how emails, social media, and communication could be hacked, leading to precise knowledge of valuable transports. This knowledge is instrumental in the seemingly perfect heists they are investigating. The complexity deepens, revealing the methodical planning behind the criminal's actions. A loud clash occurs in the street when a minor car incident annoys a character rushing for time. This moment offers relief but is short-lived as tensions immediately resurface. The urgency and the character's frustration imply a deeper connection to ongoing events, fostering an anticipation of the next moves. There's a tense exchange about the ethics of the detective's job and the bureaucracy involved in solving crimes. The conversation turns to financial security as a necessity, hinting at motivations driving some characters. Loyalty to duty becomes a significant theme, despite the personal costs. The cops analyze patterns from various robberies, trying to isolate those with specific traits like no violence and precise targeting. This methodical breakdown reveals the incredible organization behind the heists. The detectives stand by the technology and analytics involved in potentially solving these crimes. A high-tension robbery scene unfolds in a store. Shouts and threats fill the space as masked individuals demand access to goods and valuables. This chaotic scene ramps up the stakes and demonstrates the effectiveness and ruthlessness of the robbers. Amidst pressure from superiors to improve clearance rates, a detective faces criticism for their lone wolf investigative style. This moment sheds light on internal conflicts and adds complexity. The tension within the team rises and further complicates their mission and perspectives on justice. In a quieter moment, two people on a date contemplate their compatibility and shared interests. The personal side of the story shows glimpses of normal life, contrasting the intricate crime narratives. The characters' interactions reveal vulnerabilities and the desire for genuine connections. A tense sequence follows the announcement of another high-profile robbery in Santa Barbara. The crime seems flawlessly executed, echoing previous robberies. This suggests a calculated and consistent method in operation, strengthening clues to possible connections among the crimes. Tensions rise between two partners over the feelings of betrayal and trust. One character confronts another about a recent heist that was given away, hinting at deceit in their partnership. The frustration builds, suggesting potential fractures within their criminal plans. Between plans and schemes, characters silently communicate through tech, plotting the next steps. This gap period offers insight into resourceful yet discreet management of their underhanded operations. The character's tactical precision highlights resilience and leadership among the ranks. A character speaks about his family background, hinting at a difficult upbringing. This conversation provides brief insights into possible motivations and character development, offering more depth to the drama. Personal histories start to intertwine with current actions, establishing more emotional engagement. After moments of vulnerability and honesty, we're left with a sense of hope and relief. Conversations reflect shifts in attitudes and decisions. It's a subtle break amidst intense narratives, illustrating softer, human connections amid the chaos of criminal life. The tension between characters shows that one is hesitant to leave after an emotional exchange. Leaving provides a break in the otherwise tense storylines, hinting at care and attachment growing amidst the chaos. Their decision to stay adds elements of warmth and connection. In a nighttime scene filled with hidden dealings, the characters operate in silence, preparing for their next covert actions. The darkness holds an aura of mystery and anticipation of events to follow. Actions without words intensify the suspense and propel the story forward. One of the detectives decides to join a yoga class, humorously displaying his attempt at normalcy amidst the chaos. This scene adds levity to the relentless tension, hinting at personal struggles and the longing to escape stressful demands of law enforcement. A character confesses the true purpose behind their interactions, revealing a hidden motive to make a business proposition. This disclosure adds depth to their connection, shedding light on intentions. Negotiations balance a fine line between personal and professional stakes. As characters ground themselves, breathing is emphasized for clarity and focus. This reflective practice contrasts with the criminal elements and stress depicted throughout. A sense of search for peace and redemption amid turbulence threads through deeply personal motivations. The aftermath of a risky encounter occurs, where firearms are inspected and retrieved. This review hints at lingering questions and potential chaos spurred by these aggressive actions. The stakes of the upcoming scenes are ramped up with uncertainties looming at each corner. A company discusses the promising financial year driven largely by successful policies. Yet the situation reveals underlying tension, as promises of advancement are delayed. Career dynamics play into personal choices, linking work success directly to characters' identities and motivations. In a suspenseful moment, a detective discusses plans involving high-value items being moved at a hotel. The transaction's intricate nature matches the detailed criminal schemes earlier, promising high stakes. Plans are set, capturing tension surrounding upcoming events and potential robberies. Returning to routine life, this moment reveals details of conversations implying discomfort and looming danger. Concern from police heightens tensions regarding what is at stake, crafting a narrative blend of ordinary moments shadowed by a darker world infringing on their peace. Inside an upscale setting, a character plots and moves strategically, asking for credentials and verifying key details. The careful preparation and execution show the importance of meticulous planning in upcoming events. Anticipation builds for what promises to be a decisive act. In a moment of revelation, tensions surface as honesty is demanded but still evades its subject. Emotional strains illustrate challenges of secrecy within personal connections. Unveiling hidden truths about motivations provides a deeper understanding of character relationships. The morning brings light banter between characters, hinting at a glimpse into their lives beyond criminal activities. The simplicity of sharing coffee amidst complexities reveals humanity, adding depth to the story. Their interactions highlight evolving bonds and emotional layers. With the plane from Antwerp nearing landing, the significance of the timing in ongoing plots grows. The anticipation reveals underlying meticulous planning. This heightened expectancy suggests crucial upcoming moves within networks and conspiracies. Characters subtly exchange credentials, ensuring identity and roles before executing plans. The narrative of careful verification sets up an atmosphere of tension as interactions proceed. Each step becomes critical, pointing toward the building climax of this intricate plot. The conversation turns to cinematic references between characters, delving into the allure of stealth and intrigue. Personal pasts intertwine with childhood dreams, adding a unique lens to their current activities. Their shared knowledge bridges current plans with bygone eras. In a rare moment of introspection, one character warns another of work pitfalls and the bureaucratic manipulations they face. The conversation uncovers the difficulties of occupational integrity in a morally complex environment. Such revelations add complexity to professional relationships. Individuals maneuver swiftly within a hotel, their goal clear yet unspoken. This silent choreography intensifies anticipation, marking the urgency of their mission. The sequences draw attention to ongoing strategic maneuvers needed to bring about the operation's culmination. Amidst unfolding chaos, individuals face unexpected confrontation. Suddenly, roles are reversed as one robber realizes another's true role. This tense setup dramatically disproves prior assumptions, threading suspense through the mismatched dialogue and edgy confrontations. Character dialogue resonates with threats and split-second decisions where lives hang in the balance. The conversation is a culmination of pressure, morality, and strategies tested. Intensity peaks with negotiations unfurling at gunpoint, each word laden with consequences. In the tense aftermath, one survivor is strategic about their next steps. They craft narratives to ensure safety and stability, navigating extreme predicaments. This closing moment of planning reflects the immense pressure yet quick thinking to avert further disaster. As the story closes, a gift exchange between characters hints at promises of tomorrow. Their subtle gestures echo the complexities of relationships, fraught with secrecy yet laced with touches of hope. The solution in sight mirrors the unpredictable yet engaging journey they've traveled.